Welcome back everyone, and today I have a very exciting package to open and review. This is a package from Bai. It's been a while since I've imported anything from Japan. The tariffs make it way too expensive, especially with rising shipping costs. But there was something that released recently, or not recently, but a couple months ago that I pre-ordered and finally released, and I got it shipped out. So I'm going to go ahead and open it because I've been waiting for a couple days now. Do I need this many plushies? Absolutely not, but that's kind of how I make things worth it whenever I import stuff. I try to get a couple extras because I know, especially for something like this, the shipping cost will not increase as much, and then I can just sell off the extras and make a little bit of my money back. But as you can see, this is a set of Welcome to Demon School Iruma plushies. They are so cute. These, I wonder if I was trying to figure out how to make a good thumbnail photo. But I don't think they'll stand very well. I'll figure that out later. But yes, I'm so excited for these. So these are kind of, to me, Labubu style plushies. Obviously keychain size with the furry outfit around them. I think these are Christmas themed. And I didn't know that initially. Oh no, not Christmas themed. They're sleep themed. That's why they all have the little sleepy cap. It's just Opera threw me off because of the red in their hat. But yes, I got 4. I've got 1 Asmodeus, 1 Opera, and then 2 Irumas. 1 for myself, 1 to sell off. And then I also got the full set of this second set of plushie keychains. Oh, I think I messed that up. Oh well, I'm not going to keep the box anyway. But obviously when you buy the full set, they usually give you the box that stores usually display these on the shelves. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Here's the box. There's a good look at all of the ones you can get. So we have Iruma, Evil Cycle Iruma, Asmodeus, Alice, Clara, Kalego, and Opera. So, classic characters. I am a little sad they never include Sullivan. I feel like he should be included. But there are 6 in the box. I primarily got this one just to have Iruma and his Evil Cycle version. But we'll see. I do have 2 sets of other Iruma plushies. So, after opening these, I will kind of determine which one I'm going to keep. Because I definitely don't want a small collection of Iruma plushies. But Iruma merchandise is rare to find in the US. The anime is pretty popular in Japan, and the manga as well. And I think the manga's gaining traction here in the West, but it's not popular enough to gain any merchandise, at least from what I've seen. I feel like even Hot Topic usually makes merch of even the most obscure anime, and I haven't really seen anything for it. So alas, I have to import any type of merchandise that I like. It does get some merchandise every month or so, but a lot of them I just don't care for. But plushies I really like because I can hang them on my bag and stuff. For sure I'm opening Iruma because he is the one I'm keeping. So let's just get a look at both of them. I don't remember what this series is called. I think I like the way the hair falls better on this one, so I'm going to open this one. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. So yes, this does feel like the kind of Labubu style plushies where they've got a really furry suit mixed with what is usually a solid plastic figurehead, but this is still plushy. It's got the little felt hair pieces, embroidered face. He's got a little blushy cheek, so cute. He's got paws on his feet. And then the little sleepy hat that's stitched to his head. He's got little ears that are folded down for the most part, so you can't really see them, but they're there. The inside is embroidered. Adorable. He's got a very small tag, which I'm actually happy about. I really don't like the really long tags. Like I said, the furry portion is really soft. And then here's the tag for the series. This is based off of season 4. So cute. So happy to have him. I think he's actually smaller than the other Iruma plushies that I have, which makes sense. You're supposed to hang this one up on your bag. Although I think the other ones were keychain size too. I don't know. They look bigger to me. Probably because this one's supposed to be like a little dog, so they made him smaller. Yay, he sits up. I'm going to decide if I'm going to keep Opera and Asmodeus once I open the box ones. But let's just take a look at them. They more or less have very similar features to Iruma. They have the furry suit. They all appear to be dogs. Asmodeus has his little ahoge and hair features, embroidered face. He also has little blushy cheeks. And again, the little pink hat. It's really cute. Opera, same thing. He's really scrunched in there. And I usually get Asmodeus and Opera because I want Iruma to have his best friend. I would get Clara, but I just don't like her color scheme. She's great as a character, but I just have no desire to have a plushie of her, which I know is probably blasphemous. Maybe if I get her in this one, I'll keep that one because I've never ordered one myself. But I mean, I'm gonna have no choice with the full set. But yeah, so I think I already have. Do I have an Opera? I don't think I do, so I might actually keep this Opera. But I do have some Collegos, so we'll see if I decide to keep his version of this one over what I have. But those are the little sleeping plushies. There were other characters, but I only got those 3 since they were the most important for me. Okay, let's move on. Is this Iruma? Oh my gosh, it's an evil cycle, I think. Oh, there's a tear strip. I'm dumb. I don't know. It's been a while since I've opened a blind box. Ah, look at him! Adorable. Wow. So these are smaller. They're similar scale, but smaller. Very crunched. Like they're very similar theme in that, you know, there's little puppy dogs or cats or whatever they're supposed to be in the fursuit, but they don't have extended paws and limbs. Like Iruma has full arms and feet. He's more or less just a bean. Little bean with tiny, tiny little arms, embroidered paws, embroidered face, so cute. The ribbon's a nice touch. He's got a small little tag. A tail. Oh, so I think he's a cat then. Gross. Not a cat person. But he's still really cute. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. I love it. And the bows sewn on there really nicely as well. So definitely well made. Sometimes some of these plushies I feel like they've gotten a little sloppy, but these definitely feel well made. Next. I do think it's funny how these you pretty much, if you just press this down and lift, if you were in the store, you could easily tell who you're getting. So I definitely think you could cheat with these if you were to buy them in the wild. Oh my gosh, it's Collego. I love the purple they used for him. I'm probably not going to open all of them. I'll just kind of give y'all a look-see. The gray in his eyes. I do like the details in the eyes. Obviously the other ones, their eyes are closed, but these have a lot of detail, different colored embroidery in the eyes. His expression is really cute. He looks so angry. So he's got some extended pieces for his hairstyle, and then the rest is embroidered. He also has the little ears. Is he also a cat? Oh yeah, he's a cat. I did not realize this was a cat themed series. But they're still cute. I guess that makes sense. They released the dog one and now they have a cat one. Let's see. Maybe I did realize and I just didn't care. Oh, it's Iruma. He is so cute. Very much matches the similar blue in the other one, except this one's a little more sky blue. I think the other one has a hint of green. Oh, the eyes are so cute. Look at him. Adorable. Little it's folded down, but if I were to release them, I know it would pop up. You know what? I think I am keeping this one, so I'll just go ahead and open it. Look at that. It's so cute. He's so innocent looking. Alright, next. Oh, that's Clara. Here we go. My first Clara. Oh my gosh. Actually, she is pretty cute. Her tiny little horns, they're little felt pieces. She looks so friendly. I love that they kept the detail of her hair. I wonder how they did that. That doesn't look... I mean, they can't embroider it. It looks like felt, but... Very cute. And then I love that her ribbon is, instead of green, it is pink to match her uniform. Love that. It looks really nice too against, and then her tail, oh my gosh, she's got her tail. That is so funny. I love that they kind of switched it up a little bit for Clara. It also fits her character instead of the cat tail. I almost wish that they had done that for Caligo, because it doesn't make sense for him to be a cat since his whole clan revolves around dogs. Here we have Opera. Oh my gosh. This red looks really good. I love them. Ooh, there's more detail on Opera as well. I feel like they kind of kept it simple with these, and then we're getting to the more detailed ones. Their tail is purple. I guess that makes sense. In the show, their tail's purple too, so maybe they wanted to just be consistent since they are the cat character in the show. Their little braid is back here as well. That's so funny. They didn't have to do that. Is that in this one? No, the dog one doesn't have a braid popping out like that. It's furry fabric. It's not just a piece of felt. Well, it kind of is. And then the bow is a darker red. So cute. I love that. That's really well designed. And then finally, this should be Asmodeus. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess it's very I guess because the other characters are more monochrome in color scheme. Like Iruma is definitely purely blue for the most part. Same with Caligo and then obviously Evil Iruma. But the other characters have more pops of color. They always use pink for Asmodeus, but I like that they went with the white here. With his pink hair, it really complements it. And then the yellow ribbon, that's really cute. Wow, I'm actually really impressed with these. Okay, that's the best I could do for now. So those are all the plushies that I bought from Japan. I love all of them, honestly. I'm very impressed with the kitty cat ones, even though I prefer the dog ones. I like their size a little better. I like that they have more limbs. I actually do like all the detail in the faces on the cat ones. So I kind of hope that they release something that's a little bit of both. That would be really cool. Especially with this mismatch of colors. It's not just one color scheme for each character like they usually do. So the main reason I wanted to do this video is to kind of talk about the tariffs and the shipping situation with buying from Japan, since it's been a while since I've done it. So I did purchase these, I think in total, with the conversion rate from yen, the merchandise itself was about $100. I used Bai as a proxy. I kind of just got used to using them. Or no, I think there was a reason I used them over From Japan. From Japan's usually my go-to, but I used Bai this time. I can't remember why. I think it had something to do with the shipping options they have, because there's still a lot of restrictions shipping to the United States. And that means that we're kind of paying higher prices because a lot of the cheaper services are not available. But anyway, from Bai, in addition to the merchandise cost, I was also charged 620 yen for a domestic shipping fee. So one of the stores that I bought this from, I had to buy from 2 different stores on Rakuten, because at the time I didn't know these went up for pre-order. So only certain shops still had them in stock. I couldn't just order them from Mamiyami. So one of them did charge me 620 yen domestic shipping, which maybe like $5 in USD conversion, maybe a little less. And then I was also charged 3,700 yen for the shipping fee to the US, 800 customs clearance, and then 2,200 customs duty. So overall, I think I was charged like $25 for the import fee, the tariff. I think that's what they're referring to. And then shipping itself was probably like $30. So overall, I kind of just combine all of that and total it to $47.60 for the shipping. So in addition to the $100 I paid for the actual keychains, I paid $50, which is half the cost of the actual items, in shipping fees alone just to get it to me. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that I did request package consolidation with this order since I was buying from 2 separate shops. In the past, I'm really iffy with Bai doing that because I always remember my first package from them where they combined a Surugaya box with the rest of my order into one ginormous box, so shipping was super expensive. Thankfully, they did not do that this time. Packing was great, the box didn't have any damage, and package consolidation with Bai is now free, so there's no fee related, which is great. Now, I went in pre-ordering them knowing I was going to have to pay an exorbitant extra fee, so I'm not too upset about it, but just so y'all know, it is still kind of expensive to buy from Japan. One thing I did appreciate is that Bai did include the customs fee in the shipping cost. The shipping service that I selected was ECMS, which has hit or miss reviews. Every time I've bought something using it, I haven't had an issue. It's just the tracking gets a little confusing because sometimes they drop it off to your local post office, other times they use a third-party shipping contractor. Mine this time around, it only took I think a week or 2 to arrive after it actually left Japan. It took a minute for the tracking to update once it got to the US, but then once it did, it updated pretty frequently, and then it kind of stopped because they were using SPX, which is, I forgot the name of it, SpeedX. It's some kind of third-party shipping contractor, primarily for stuff from China. So they're not affiliated with any major company like FedEx, UPS, and USPS. So the tracking was really hard to determine. I had to use Track 17 to keep up with it because after a while, the link that they gave you didn't work. Whatever they're using to get it to your doorstep, they'll give you an updated tracking number. But delivery went fine. I didn't have any issues. I wasn't asked to pay an extra fee or anything, which I was happy about. I do like that, not having to worry about it after I'd already paid. Because I remember, I think the last time I bought something, it came via DHL, and DHL did send me an email once it made it to the US that I had to pay another fee, so that was not fun. And I feel like they were more expensive. So overall, I can't recommend it, but I also don't. You know, I'm not against still importing stuff from Japan if you just know what you're getting into, because there are still a lot of stuff that we just can't get here in the US. Case in point, Welcome to Demon's Go Iruma just released pre-orders for 2 lookup figures that I'm definitely going to get, but I'm waiting to see if Big Bad Toy Store will have them in stock, because if so, it would be much cheaper to just buy it from them instead of pre-ordering it from Mamiyami. But we'll see. If they don't do it, I'm definitely still pre-ordering them because I do want them. Iruma merch is not rare, but they don't get a lot of like figures and major merchandise you see with other anime. They mainly get like buttons, stickers, stationery, and then the plushies. So the plushies so far has been the best thing they've gotten outside of those prize figures they released years ago. So I'm really excited for these lookup figures. They look so adorable. There's already stock photos, and I definitely want them no matter what. The 4th season has been super fun. The manga is still really exciting right now, so I'm happy to have these. If you're interested in any of them, just keep an eye on my Mercari. The ones that I decide not to keep, I will be listing on there in the upcoming days. That's really all I had to say. Thank you so much for watching. These might be sold out by now, but if I can still find them in the shop I bought them from, I'll list them in the description. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you in my next video.